I am in short. Maybe if I do this. Oh, slay! Check the fit, the fit, the fit. I look like such a skinny queen, oh my god. I'm a skinny queen, rate the fit, besties. Hello, it's me, still. How do I look? Do I look slay? It's giving heat intolerant due to antidepressants. It's giving she loves cats. It's giving her boyfriend feeds her very well. Take 2, take 3, take 1 million. I'm taking so much takes because having microphone problems, but I'm above it. I'm so above it. I'm on another level. Hello besties, my name is Rianne and I had a mental breakdown today. Just a little one, because I thought my lateral malleus disappeared, but it turns out I just have cankles. And today I would like to tell you all about... What would I like you to tell you about? Good question. I don't know. No, I'm joking. Today I am bringing you the best free scrappy yarn projects, because I'm a scrappy kind of girl. These are the ones that I found by myself, but if you have any other patterns that you would like to share, please do so in the comments, because sharing is caring. We are not competitors, we are community, and we love sharing free projects. Let's get into it, but first, here's a picture of my cat. I'm giving you this picture of my cat because I really want you to join my community, subscribe, leave a like, tell me if you have a cat, tell me if I have a dog. I like cats more, but I still appreciate people who like dogs. And dogs, I love dogs, but I just like cats more because I have a cat and he is very cool. Anyway, back to the video. The first scrappy project I have for you is one that I'm currently doing myself. It is little tiny scrappy hexagons. I don't know if you can see. I've been using all of my hand-dyed yarn scraps to make a little hexagon piece. I don't know what it's going to become, but I'm excited to find out. I will link it down below, just like with all the other patterns that I found today. So the pattern is on Ravelry. If you don't know Ravelry, it's a craft website where people upload patterns and they share what they're working on and stuff like that. This hexy blanket is by Emily Baldone, correct me if I'm saying that wrong, and it's just really good if you have little scraps, like just little tiny scrappies, about like, I don't know, I'd say like 5 to 10 grams. It works up really beautifully. It's a really good pattern if your scraps are too big to throw away. The next pattern I have for you is scrappy overalls, and now I saw this on Pinterest and I was like, oh my god, this would be so cool if someone made a scrappy version of it, because I feel like you can get away with that with overalls. Like they kind of look a bit messy on purpose. They look chill, they look laid back, they look kind of boho chic. This isn't like a scrappy pattern, like advertised as a scrappy pattern, but I really like it. I think it'd be very cool if you had like larger pieces of scraps, like larger than for mini hexagons. Say you could do a couple of rows and then move on to your next scrap. And this one is by Katarina. It's called the Forever Young Jumpsuit Crochet Pattern. It's gorgeous. It has like little tie straps. I think it has buttons going down the front. Let me see if my internet works, that is, if she works. It has buttons going down the front, has 2 little pockets to put your little trinkets in, to put more scraps in. It's absolutely cute. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's giving summer. It's giving summer going into autumn. And you know what? I think, to be honest, you could even make it into long overall like pants. The next scrappy idea is for super tiny, teeny tiny scraps. Talk about scraps that are like this big. You know what you can use for this size? You can cut them up, snippy them, and make them into toy stuffing or stuffing for pillows. How great is that? That is a super waste not want not kind of idea, and it's really good because it prevents more yarn going in the bin, and also free stuffing, because who wants to buy more stuffing? I've definitely been there where I'm in the middle of a project, I'm working away, I'm tinkering. Apparently I tinker like this. I go to grab more stuffing and the bag is empty. The fucking bag is empty. Oh my god, nightmare. Nightmare. There's a free extra pattern for you, like a little Rianne secret that I haven't seen anywhere, but I'm visualising it. And I think it would look so cool and it would be like very sensory. So hear me out. Imagine if you had all these teeny tiny scraps and instead of cutting them up, you left them like this big, this big, this big, and you make them into a mesh pillow. You use like clear organza fabric, you make a pillow, and for the stuffing you use yarn scraps. I feel like that would be such a sensory pillow. Like you could squish it and all the yarn would move and it would be all colourful and squidgy. It would be unique and it would be fun and it would be good for people who like sensory stuff because you could feel all the individual yarn scrappies. I will probably make a picture to describe what I'm talking about because I understand that my words are a bit weird but creative. So that's just a little Rianne idea for you, if you will, a little snippet of Rianne. Good slush. You could make appliques or appliques, like little cute characters. Like you could make a butterfly or a bee or a little tiny house. Or you could make mushrooms if you want to be a cottagecore kind of girl. I will link my Pinterest board down below where I have a whole section just for applique patterns because I think they are so cute, so perfect. You can put them on your crochet projects to add a little bit of personality and pizzazz. Do you know what? Here's a little secret for you. You can even turn them into like little earrings. Like you could make like a little crochet bee earring, or you could make mushrooms. I used to make mushroom earrings. I will see if I can find a picture and put it here. Little applique patterns are super good for scraps. Say if you have like, I'd say about 20 grams of scrap yarn left and you want to make something that's just one colour, appliques are really good for it. They are really good for hand-dyed yarn as well because you can buy mini skeins of hand-dyed yarn which are more budget friendly than buying a whole 100-gram skein of hand-dyed yarn, and you can make cute little appliques out of them, and then you can put it onto like a bigger project made out of more budget-friendly yarn, like acrylic, let's say. It can really just like make your whole piece just so much more unique and have more personality, you know. Now for the final idea. This one, you kind of have to see. It's in its experimental phase. It's in her experimental era. I came across this reel by Dawdy.studio. They had two felting brushes, I think it is, where they go like pew pew pew. They were taking their scrap yarns and pulling the fibres out to spin their own yarn, and I think that is such a good idea. Like, why not take your scraps of yarn which are all cut up into tiny pieces, make them into felt again, and then spin yarn made out of all of them? And that is such a like cool and unique way to use your scrap yarns, because then you're making a completely new skein of yarn and it is completely unique only for you, or you could sell them, I don't know, I'm not your boss. I just thought it was really such a good idea, and I will link that reel below because it was very, very cool to watch. And there you go, that is my 6 free scrap patterns. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will link everything that I've talked about down below. If you enjoyed this video, give me one of these maybe. Stay tuned for more Duckie, my cat, because he is a legend, and I know that's why you're all really here. Maybe I'll just give you another picture and you can all just look at it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.